guys, welcome back to another edition of Talking Star Wars. Sorry I haven't been that active. There's basically, I guess, no movie news. I'll probably do reactions in a little bit to the TV spots, as I do with my previous thingy, which is kind of loading, as you guys can probably tell, the 81% loading, because I did Black Widow, and I did a trailer action also for Bond, No Time to Die, and TV spots. So I'm basically gonna go over here to on Twitter. I'm gonna answer a bunch of you guys' questions, maybe even the few that I've already answered, and I'm gonna look up the famous Star Wars Instagrammer or whatever typed Twitter people that I follow, like Star Wars News Net. They have a thingy called Ask the Resistance, which I'll probably go into. But right now I'm on Collider Jedi Council. There's one guy that I follow named Mark Riley, who is pretty great. So if you guys see the Riley Round thingy, that's him. So I'm basically just gonna go down these lists, and I'm going to probably show you guys pictures. I don't know. But yeah. So Garrett asks, do you feel that The Mandalorian is further widening the rift between the fandom, or do you think it's bringing it close together? I think it's bringing it close together, Garrett, just because it apparently, I don't know if it's Disney Plus in general or if it's the Star Wars The Mandalorian. It's the highest rated TV show ever. People want more of it. I'm so sad that it's coming to an end soon. I think we're on episode 6 this Friday coming up, and then we have 2 more episodes. Taika Waititi, I think, is the last one, and then we have to wait probably another year or so until season 2, which the episodes will probably get longer. I think 37 minutes for the latest one. I still have to catch up with The Mandalorian, to be honest, but it's really great. Apparently Bob Iger or Alan Horn actually said we may get a Mandalorian movie one day, and actually, guys, there's supposed to be an announcement in January coming up soon that we are going to get another movie announcement. Nobody knows what this is. Could it be a Mandalorian type movie, like a Boba Fett one, directed by Favreau, for example, if he has time? But yeah. This guy named Paul Duncan on Twitter did a drawing of John Boyega, Finn. And the portrait just looks incredible. Sorry, I think I had a notification, but nope. Matt asks, chances of seeing Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon Jinn, Force Ghost in the Obi-Wan series. I think the chances are really high. He has to teach Obi-Wan of how to become a Force Ghost, right? Maybe some other training, as Yoda says, training in Tatooine, you must. So I definitely think so. If not, then just a voice or whatever for him. Dennis asks, any chance for Obi-Wan to show up in The Mandalorian in the flashbacks? Could he be the one who saves young Mando? I think he could actually be the one that saves the young Mando, to be honest, but I don't think we'll see him. He's probably dead around this time, since it's after Return of the Jedi. So yeah, maybe we could see a Luke though, somebody down here somewhere, I believe, says, do you think we'll see a Luke sometime soon? Mandalorian? Christopher asks, are there any characters that you think aren't getting a lot of love? He's a big fan of Grievous, and feel like he doesn't get the recognition that many of the other prequel trilogy characters get. Definitely Grievous. Also, why not throw him out? Jar Jar Binks, you guys. Joshua says, as a Brit, he can't watch Mandalorian because they don't have Disney Plus yet. What should you do to fill in the Star Wars cravings in the meantime? Well, he's waiting for The Rise of Skywalker. If you haven't, catch up on all the books and novels. Claudia Gray's pouring out loads of them, I'm pretty sure. Or you can probably find Mandalorian on any streaming service or a VPN. I definitely think so, Adam. Don't tell me the odds, though. I could definitely be wrong. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't think so. Maybe season 3 though, Mario, just because. Give me a second. But just because. Ooh, like I keep on saying, Luke could show up, so it's like. Yes and no. John Furge says Richard E. Grant's emotional response to watching The Rise of Skywalker was magical. When did you last punch the air watching Star Wars? I'm trying to remember what I said because I accidentally deleted a video like this a couple of days ago that I meant to like upload to Talking Stars. Maybe it was like the Force Ghosts at the end of Return of the Jedi, Mandalorian, stuff like that. Lady Hawk the Jester says, Baby Yoda and Mandalorian in Episode 9, what are the chances this happens? I don't think so, but then again, who knows? Apparently, we are supposed to get a tie-in in Episode 7, directed by Jabba Chow, who is doing Kenobi. See? Also, Bruno down there also says that, like, could somehow connect to the plot of The Rise of Skywalker. So it's like, I don't know. But, yeah, because we're apparently going to get the tie-in, though, in Episode 7, directed by Deborah Chow, who's doing Kenobi. So it's like, and who did Episode 3 or 4? 3, I think. But, yeah. I think we could somehow get it, though, Bruno, like I keep on saying. I think Rey probably is going to pilot an X-Wing or another Resistance ship, just to like be like a callback to her putting on the helmet in Episode 7. Nick Field asks, will the success of Knives Out increase the odds that Rian Johnson gets the 2022 slot? Trank, Trevorrow, Dave, and Dan all exited after poorly received projects, so it seems like perception matters quite a lot to Uncle Bob Iger. I don't think so, Nick. To be honest, maybe 2024. I think he's still working on it. I believe we have confirmation it's not going to be Feige, so some people actually think, I forget who, but I think it's like Collider in them, and me obviously think that it could be like Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau, maybe a Mandalorian typed movie. I definitely think so, James. See, guys? Dale says, do you think it's possible that the underlying plot of The Mandalorian is to ultimately get Baby Yoda to Luke? I think there'll be a point when Mando realizes they simply cannot protect Baby Yoda and he would only be safe with the Jedi. Yes, definitely. They can probably either DH Mark Hamill or they can get Sebastian Stan. Al Ronan says, since season 2 of The Mandalorian is from production, what are some directors you'd like to direct the show next season? He'd like Genndy Tartakovsky, hopefully I'm saying his name right, of Samurai Jack, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this one's name, of Cowboy Bebop and Blade Runner Blackout 2022. I've never seen any of those shows, to be honest, but definitely so, especially like with the names like Samurai and the Cowboy, since it's supposed to be like a Western type show. Maybe I was almost like Clint Eastwood, but he would probably never do a TV show, and I think he said Unforgiven was his last Western, unless he directs one and like doesn't star in it. I don't even know what the Jacob word is. Sorry. This is a confusing question. I'm gonna answer like just a bunch of them. Vincent, I believe, asks, What ending would each of you be happy and satisfied with? I think it would probably be like us getting to answer a bunch of our questions. Like ones that we have a bunch of questions that we don't have answers to. Who's raised parents? Yada yada yada. I don't think it's the same fighter. It looks to me like it could be Poe's fighter from that shot, unless it's just misdirect. Probably to see Luke's Force Ghost, though. Maybe even Yoda would turn up, eh, guys? I don't really know yet either. This is a tough one. I kind of think we could get Raylo, or we could get, like, Poe and Rey or something. Possibly. So it looks like she's on Andor, or whatever that planet's called, while jumping, well, like training at the beginning of the trailer. Possibly so. The likelihood is possible. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys for half of these questions. Like, what other themes do you hope we hear one last time? Unless, like, they get incorporated into Mandalorian or something. The Trooper Duper says, I don't know how he will utilize it. It will probably answer half the questions, then the other half of the questions will be answered in the movie, is my best guess. I would probably want a Jedi with like a hood type thingy to cover it up. Some of my favorite actors are Jedis. Ewan McGregor is one of my favorite actors. I have a crush on him. I'm probably gonna die seeing Kenobi. Then again, I'm probably gonna like break somebody's ears at the teaser thingy. Of all the footage released for episode 9 that you have seen, what do you think appears first in the movie? I definitely think it could be like all those ships appearing type thing, unless that's like a big battle towards the end. Definitely. So I know that we're gonna see like loads of like unused footage from Leia, like 8 minutes or whatever. So who knows what else they're gonna stuff in, right? Do you think there will be movies post Rise of Skywalker? If indeed Rey rebels the Jedi Order? I think so. Like, I don't know if Daisy was specific. Gillerman. Hopefully I'm saying him right. But Daisy, I think John Boyega and Oscar may be back for films, but like I don't know if that's gonna be like a TV series type thingy. Like if we're gonna see them, I don't think we're gonna see them in any Disney Plus TV series just because of them coming out and saying nope, only movies. That he doesn't like do TV, but who knows that we could like see the 3 of them there or whatever. I think possibly that's also another good reason Caleb of secluding herself. I think it should like focus on Galaxy's Edge on like every kind of trilogy, to be honest. See, guys, Mr. X says, could Luke Skywalker turn up in The Mandalorian? Possibly so. Maybe the Mando gives Baby Yoda to Luke for protection and for training in the new Jedi Order. How will Luke appear? For the fun of it, I'm gonna like pause this for a sec. Wait, give me a second. Pardon like that guy on the screen. That's just like a crush. Okay, so I think Sebastian Stan could be a really great Luke. Like, just look at how much they like look like, you guys. Like, that's what somebody did for a Photoshop thingy. Like, the right one is Sebastian Stan as Luke, and the original is obviously Mark Hamill. See? And also, I think it was like a Father's Day thingy, but Sebastian Stan sent a video to Mark Hamill saying, Happy Father's Day, Dad, I'm getting groceries, or whatever. Like, just look at, like, if Mark had to choose, he probably would choose Sebastian. Like, look at guys. They could probably like put like gray hairs or like a few like little grayish streaks in Sebastian's hair if it were to be kind of after Return of the Jedi. But like their faces look similar. And while I'm still at this, guys, I have this really good question that I asked on a Star Wars thingy. But do you guys think Leia will appear in Kenobi? Like, you probably have like little room to play, especially if Bail does contact Obi-Wan and like figures out like, you know, that he's still alive kind of thing. But Millie Bobby Brown has been rumored quite a lot by a bunch of people, or speculated really, to be young Leia. Like, look at how much they look alike, you guys. Like, they probably, she even said it a bunch of times that she wants to be Leia. Like, just look at her. Like, they probably, no offense, they probably could have used her for, like, Rogue One. Like, their faces look similar and everything. They probably just, like, need to, like, put, like, buns. But, like, look at this picture. Like, their facial expressions and everything look like. Somebody actually did a fan-made poster of, like, a bunch of, the Stranger Things cast, like Noah Scap, I believe, is Luke over there. And Finn Wolfhard is like the Han Solo. You got this guy named Lucas. I don't know if that's his actual name or is that his character's name, but he's Chewbacca and Leia. Like, just look at this one, guys. Like, she's short off from being, like, getting the bun stuff. Like, look at this picture, though. Like, there's a bunch of pictures, or even maybe if, Carrie's daughter also could be her mom, I guess. But, like, okay. Or maybe Natalie Portman could, Millie could be like a young Padme, just based off of the picture down below, too. But, yeah. Like, don't they look so much alike, you guys? It's not even funny. Like, you... Like, a bunch of people have said that there was, like, another one. There's this movie, I guess, called Intruders, and she looks exactly like... Leia was apparently... her idol growing up, like Millie's, so maybe, just maybe. Like, doesn't she though, guys? Like, this one, I kind of want to write, like, a little young fan story on, like, Wattpad or Tumblr or somewhere else, Comaful or something, and like write like a young Leia story and I'll like use like this picture or whatever. Since it exactly looks like Carrie Fisher. Or maybe even like a both type thingy. Like she dressed as Leia for Halloween. See? Millie Bobby Brown said that if she could play any character, she would play Leia. Like, I definitely think so. Like, she's too young, obviously, to play, like, no offense, like, the one that we recently got. See, guys? I don't know who she looks like more, though, too. Like, you guys. Like, she looks more like Carrie to me, but who knows? Hey. Like, she's, what, 14 or 15 right now? So... 15 years old right now, so... Yeah, they probably could do, like, a young Leia. Probably before... like, leading up to... Did I go off my Twitter? Off to, A New Hope. Or something. Maybe Claudia Gray has a book. Face obscured by a hood or Sebastian Stan? I think I answered that question. I actually have another one to go to as well. Definitely, possibly so. With Dave Filoni directing. Maybe she'll get into it, Bradley. And possibly so. I think it... Yeah. I guess it depends on like who survives Adam. I guess like some people think Chewie and Lando could die or the Falcon could die. Yes, probably something that like we haven't seen, like a silver or a yellow one. Probably someone new. I think either Phil Clinton's Jamie or Luke's students, the ones that went off with Kylo, we think, right? The Jedi are in hiding on the Point Hanzo, but who knows, right? Possibly so. We don't know what happened to him after Return of the Jedi, right? I was almost like, yes, but yeah. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out a little bit more about Baby Yoda too. Maybe we'll find out finally of his culture, his race, everything. The name of the thing. We can never get too much of Star Wars. It's almost done too. Definitely so. Plus, like, who knows what happened to them after, right? I may have a Star Wars night, basically. Looks like it's like. I'm gonna go over to Collider Jedi. Ask the Resistance. Maybe I'll just like hit on a bunch of them, like these ones from October. Even though, now I'll just. Good point, exactly right. I think I may connect Anthony. Definitely so postcards from the galaxy. So somebody asked, is there a deceased actor who you would have, who you wish would have been in Star Wars? If so, who? Michael Clark Duncan would have been great Sith user, especially like with his voice. I don't know about Brittany Murphy, like who she would have been. Marilyn Monroe probably would have been one of the dancers. I could literally see, for some odd reason, Philip Seymour Hoffman being like a DJ, like good or a bad type person. Maybe even young River Phoenix then too. I don't know. They haven't been unmasked yet, Telzin, so who knows about any female or alien? Probably an alien for sure, though. Possibly so. I guess we'll figure it out soon, Aaron. Who possibly knows? I don't know. I don't know. Nope. I don't know. Pete, I would have said probably Rose, not being in the movie, but we had her in the trailer, so I don't really know. Can I just randomly be like, Huck's not in it for too long? Also, the Richard E. Grant thing. Plus, we haven't seen anything of them. I think so, possibly. Aaron, there's this movie called Call of the Wild out soon or in a couple of months or something with Harrison Ford. He kind of looks like he's in The Fugitive. Like he looks like this Harrison Ford thingy with a beard, which was like the beginning of The Fugitive, one of my favorite Harrison Ford movies. So I don't really know exactly, but I think he could. Um, like I said, Scotty, looking at I don't know if I said it on here, but like looking up to the sky and like you can see all the other Jedi possibly. So my voice is getting dry. I feel like I'm gonna go pull up Palpatine or something, be like, rise or roll it again. If you had to raise the non-human baby of any star species, which would it be? Yoda. We don't have a name for him yet, but yeah. Obi-Wan. Vader / Anakin. I don't. Qui-Gon? Wedge, possibly. Len. Probably a book, and I don't really know how I would continue it. I suck at reading. Actually, I did like 2 short stories off of on one of my favorite actors, Joaquin Phoenix. River Phoenix is the little brother, for those of you guys who don't know. Okay, I've never read Resistance Reborn. I don't think it will happen though. I think they're fighting someone unknown just because it looks like there's somebody in the background if you zoom in closely on Postcards from the Edge. From the Galaxy's Edge. Not to mention me and my friends Sinead, we both agreed on that too. Don't tell me the odds, Pete. Anything that wasn't used. Oh, okay, so I got this, I don't know what anniversary it is, Adam, but of the Terminator, and like the package like lights up, like if you turn it a certain, like to the left side, you can like see Arnold Schwarzenegger's robotic face, and then like if you just hold it straight, you can see it normally. So maybe something like that, like dark ray, and then normal, or something like that. Yes, Keanu Reeves would be awesome as Revan. I don't think a general audience will understand it, to be honest, just because like we have to read or watch the canon thingies. I don't even understand. Ooh, I give up on this question, guys. Help me out. Which shot from the Rise of Skywalker teaser / trailer do you think will not end up being the final cut? What's the most satisfying thing you can think will happen other than the Rise of Skywalker? What I keep on saying? Do you think that opening shots of the Rise of Skywalker will be the scene from the trailer where gang are being chased by the First Order? Possibly so. Do you think Hope? I think he will get a new theme, like his very own theme. He would have mentioned Kira, wouldn't he have, guys? I hope there's a solo too, by the way. I definitely think we could possibly, depending on the era, maybe Benioff and White. Oh, sorry. Maybe Jon Favreau's could have an opening crawl. I think Kenobi could lead into a make Solo 2 happen typed series. Maybe also there's like a little chance that I don't know, like that Obi-Wan could run into Kira, for example. Some people, including myself, think that maybe Cassian or Enfys Nest from Solo or somebody could also appear in Kenobi. Are we reading into that too much, you guys? Because Ray Parks like shaved his head, who played Darth Maul, so it's like, nature of the beast. I'm not gonna answer this one because like they're done with Game of Thrones. I think you probably are, but who knows? Wait until Star Wars News Net, also known as Ask the Resistance, will here. It's definitely that answer. I don't think I'll ever stop watching. I'm gonna sign off Twitter maybe today because like it comes out in a couple of days or so, a week or so. I don't know if we got one, but yes. Who's Palatini? But definitely so. I think Luke. I think is more likely gonna do it. Like Mark Hamill is gonna do it. Who's more likely to show up in the Kenobi series? Vader. Anakin. I don't usually read canon, so like that's why I skipped that question. They are probably students of Luke's. Possibly a little bit of both, like maybe a cliffhanger for season 1, Todd. If you can go back in time to make 1, 2, 3 suggestions with. I think the big three together, like Luke, Leia, and Han. Then again, nobody knew about Carrie, like that she was gonna die. Maybe mentioning Lando again, because like everybody was like, "Who? Where is Lando? Like, was he on the ship that got exploded by the First Orders?" Possibly so. How possible is it? I don't know who that person is. I definitely think so. It looks like there's like a Wookiee or something, but indie working. I have no clue. I tried. Star Wars has influenced my everyday life because I'm a huge fan. As you can see, I do Talking Star Wars, trailer actions for Star Wars and everything. Everybody that I mentioned, basically, I'm okay beforehand. I don't know who else there is. Sorry. Definitely so, Patrick. That could actually happen. And maybe we'll get a theme. Like, who knows about what John Williams has up his sleeve for us, you guys? Possibly so. Oh, some of these are really hard. I'm gonna let you guys like answer one of these. Yes, 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 yes. I definitely think there's a great chance about Vader. Mads Mikkelsen probably returning. Ben Mendelsohn returning. Galen Orson Krennic. Bale probably returning. I don't know. Or could he also be like there with like a little Leia and then yeah. What's your favorite aspect of your list? Probably Jar Jar Binks is my least favorite character. No offense, and cause he seems funny. P. Yosa. Poe and Ray kind of have interacted, right? Probably Hux and Pride, though. British people do it well. What's operations? Sorry, guys, I'm gonna yeah, go in a few minutes or so. I think that the chances are very slim that they could do the Jack Price Rise. I definitely think so. That explains like the Force connection in the Last Jedi. Like when Snoke died, you could still kind of see them telepathically. No, I do not have a lesser known actor. I have a bunch of like celebrity crushes and bands, but like they're all like international, so I don't know if how many people know like a bunch of these people. Um, um, mm, I can't say anybody. Thank you, Jesus. You can not like see my face. Possibly so, Bruno. Tatooine. That's where we got introduction of Ewan, who I'm a huge fan of apparently. I don't know exactly what to think about half of these questions. I think the style of music for sure. Like, I don't know exactly what episode, but we have got like a Star Wars type theme, which kind of sound like the main theme or whatever from Ledwig. I don't think about Cassian for like the opening crawl. Maybe like we will though a little bit, just like for like the opening episode type thing. If a Solo 2 was to happen, do you think Ron Howard would come back to direct? Would he also direct it if it was being made as a TV series on Disney Plus? I definitely think the chances are slim for him to come back. I actually kind of think Gareth Edwards will help out with Cassian just because he directed Rogue One. Stephen Daldry, I think, is behind Kenobi when he was like, I think he was the original script director for Kenobi because he was the original director. Um, but I definitely think there's a chance. Isn't he doing Willow or something for Disney Plus? Or a Willow sequel or something? What if Bail Organa had taken Luke? Jimmy, he probably would have died. Both of them probably would have died sooner. Amanda? Oh. problematic. Possible. I think I actually answered the Taika Waititi and somebody. I think something like that could happen. I forget where, maybe Reddit or something, but somebody said, a little spoiler, that Rey could possibly get kidnapped and something else could happen, but I don't think it said anything else. Probably 4K. I don't think so, just because, like, nobody, I guess, knew of, like, who Luke and them were, I guess. I don't think so, Jacob. They probably wouldn't. I guess it depends. Here, I'm gonna get out of this for the fun of it. Like, you guys, something that I sent my friend AJ. Somebody did a Photoshop, okay, guys, of this. Give me like a second or so. Hopefully, this is the picture. See? Somebody Photoshopped you into Sir Alec Guinness. My game thingy off too. But see, guys, maybe this is how it's gonna end Kenobi. I mean, him going to on Tatooine, obviously, but him going to go watch over little Luke, or him about to go do battle with the Ewoks or the Sand people, Jawas. Like, don't they look so similar, you guys? Like, just look at them. You can't even hardly tell it's you in a little bit, but it looks perfect. There's probably other, like, fan arts. Or maybe, like, I don't know, depending on where Kenobi leans off, because, like, it could be here, or he could, like, have, like, Ewan could, like, have a few little gray hairs here and a few little gray hairs there, like, on his face and stuff. Since, obviously, everybody probably knows what happened after, get it? A New Hope. I cannot wait to hear more information about Kenobi either. I'm probably gonna die at, like, Celebration. Like, I'm not going, but I'll probably die at Celebration. Like, watching this, we're probably gonna get a tease or something for Kenobi, most likely. A few people are, like, rumored to be back, but it's like nothing's official yet, so I don't know. Maybe when we get closer, like June or something, I will probably go over a bunch of little thingies, what to expect, what not to expect type thingy at Celebration, I guess. And